so excited for our team. Getting an opportunity to start conference on our home floor and to get a win was super big for us, momentum-wise. But I always say this: God is amazing. We're so excited for our team. But how about our team being able to withstand the adversity that came our way? We knew that they were going to, because they play so fast and they look to try to cause turnovers. We knew that they had a bunch of runs in them, but for them to cut it to one in the fourth, and for us to be able to stay calm and stay poised and execute, make our free throws down the stretch, get stops down the stretch, that lets you know how tough this team is. We know how to win. So this was a big one for us to get to start conference play. Obviously, we got a big week next week. So excited to get to work on Monday to prepare for that, but we're going to celebrate this one.
Coach, I'll open this up for all three. How difficult was it to get continuity with so many fouls being called? I mean, it was 43 fouls, I think, my last count. It just seemed like that'd be hard to get a rhythm.
I thought that we did a good job of being there and not fouling. That's kind of my take on it. But it is what it is. You're gonna have some games where they call it like that, and some games where maybe they let you play a little more. And that's okay. For us, we just had to try to control what we control. It was hard to try to find some continuity in that, but I told them, hey, we just gotta play basketball, and we gotta be tough through the contact, and we gotta knock down shots. We gotta try to get to the free throw line. We gotta get stops, and I thought that we controlled the things that we could control, having more assistant turnovers, which we still had more turnovers than we would like, but that's based off how they play. But we won the rebounding war. And those are the two things that we feel like we could control. And we did that tonight, and I feel like that was a big reason why we won.
Cheyenne, I want to ask you about your performance. Obviously, you had a good game today. Just your thoughts on what you were able to do out there.
Thank you. Yeah, I think it was just really important for me in practice, first of all, to just focus on the little things and see where I can help my team out and then translate it to the game. So I think that's just what I did today, and yeah.
Izzy, for you, how do you think the non-conference schedule helped you guys for a game like today? Because this is a game that obviously they made a run, it got tight, but you guys responded. How do you think maybe non-conference helped you guys with this?
Yeah, because I think that there were several instances in non-conference spread across the games where, teams kind of went on runs, and we just showed a lot of our maturity and our growth in being able to weather the storm and understand that teams will go on runs and just continue to stick to us and play poised, and that's what we did.
Coach, it seemed like Winter gave you some really big plays down the stretch, a steal, a couple of baskets, free throws.
So proud of winning. What a lot of people don't know is she's battling a back injury right now. She could barely go at the end of the game, and Anna fouled out, and we didn't have a choice. And I told her, I said, I'm sorry that you're hurting, but we need you. And she said, whatever you need. So we're trying to get her back healthy. But that just lets you know how tough she is. She wants to win, and I thought she made some huge plays for us down the stretch to help us win the game.
Coastal made several runs to kind of get back in it. I mean, how are you guys able to weather that storm, especially down late? I mean, 71-70. Just what was the message in the timeout and just the way that you guys responded after that?
I think it starts with me. If I go into the timeout frantic and upset, then they're going to be frantic upset. So I try to stay calm, try to stay poised, and try to feed that into them. And then we talk about our game plan. And I think that in these times, it's proven for us, if we could just do that and stay calm, we can win the game. So again, it starts with me, and that was a lesson I learned from last year. So I'm trying to be better about that, but just trying to stay calm and poised through the storm. Adversity is going to come, but if you can weather the storm and just do what you do, you can overcome it, and we overcame it today.
And rebounding, played such a big factor down the stretch too, and Lauren had a double-double today. You guys are +9 as a whole, but just your thoughts on the rebounding as a whole, and especially out of the guards, and I'll open that to Izzy as well.
Yeah, being able to get 19 O boards is huge. Winning the rebounding war 42-33, again, huge. Shy had 6 O boards, then you had Winter had 5. That's big. It gives us second chance opportunities to try to get a layup or try to get it out and run something else, especially when the game is going the way it was going. You want to get as many opportunities as you can. We shot 66 shots to their 55, so we got more possessions. And I think even, as we go into the season, I think we could get even more possessions because of the way we play. But you got to talk about Coastal a little bit and their game plan. I thought they had a great game plan. They threw so many different things at you that it takes you out of rhythm offensively, and it's hard to get as many possessions as we would like and run stuff. You run a zone offense this play, and then you run a man offense this play. So for us to be able to just keep our cool and be able to weather the storm and execute our stuff was big time for us.
Izzy, it'd be nice to have a little more day out to shoot today after the last couple of games, was it?
Yeah, for sure. They did face guard several times throughout the game, but I think I was a lot more prepared for that as I've seen that the past couple games. So just, doing whatever my team needs, finding the open people, because with how their defense was, there was a lot of open gaps that I felt, and just still understanding that I could be aggressive coming off my screens. I think that worked really well.
Tomorrow's the last day of this year, so if each of you could give one New Year's resolution for this team, what would it be?
Oh, I've never had a question like that. Jump off to 5 wins in a row in conference.
Shy.
I think mine would be to stay tough. Like, I feel like we go through a lot as a team, so we just got to keep together and stay tough.
So New Year's resolution for me, I want us to continue to be better defensively. I want us our gap defense to be a little bit better, our boxing out to be a little bit better. But New Year's goal, we want to win a Sun Belt title.